Bloomsburg University offers 54 majors to choose from within its 4 colleges: the College of Business, the College of Education, the College of Liberal Arts, and the College of Science and Technology. For those students who are undecided, or maybe for those who are just curious about what Bloomsburg University has to offer, I took an in-depth look at the different academic departments. First, I went to the College of Education, where their goal is to prepare and inspire students to become tomorrow's leaders. So could you please tell us a little bit about the College of Education?
Sure. The College of Education is the oldest college in the university. We started back in 1839. The Commonwealth thought that it was a necessity that teachers were trained in the state so that we could have an informed citizenry. And through the years, the college has remained the heart of the university while we have added other colleges.
And what types of majors do you offer?
We offer a variety of majors. We have majors in both what we call initial certificate programs, so that those are programs where folks are coming in just for their first certificate. Those majors are early childhood education. We have a major in mid-level education, and then we have a dual major in early childhood and special education. And we also have a secondary degree, which students all have a content major. So mathematics, they can major in chemistry, they can major in English, and then they also get the education courses with it. The first 3 that I described to you are brand new majors. The state of Pennsylvania several years ago changed the way that we certify teachers, and so we used to have a K-6 certificate, and now what we have is a pre-K4 certificate, and then there's a mid-level certificate from 4th to 8th grade. And the special education major was also split up, so now there's a pre-K to 8 special education major, and there's a 7 to 12 special education major. The 7 to 12 major we're actually just in the process of creating, and that will be through a master's program that folks will get that one. We also offer what aren't usually considered majors, but we have programs where a person could get a principal certificate or a counseling certificate. And so those are sort of the major chunks of majors that we have in the college.
Are there any unique educational opportunities available?
We have several unique educational opportunities. Certainly the principal certificate and the counseling certificate are programs that are special in the state of Pennsylvania. Not every university offers a principal certificate or a counseling certificate. We also have a certificate in a reading specialist program. But even in addition to that, some of the unique things that our students can do in the college are things like they can go on a field experience down to an urban setting. So we have field experiences both in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, so that our students can see a more diverse student body than the student bodies that we may have in this area.
And are there any special requirements in order to stay in the College of Education?
There are, because every one of our majors results in a teaching certificate from the state of Pennsylvania, we have to make sure that the majors that we have follow certain guidelines. The biggest guideline that we have is that any person who is obtaining an education degree has to have a 3.0 overall GPA, and so that usually limits some of the students. We also have other sort of requirements that need to be met that probably wouldn't need to be met in other majors. So we look at people's clearances. So if they committed any crimes or any child abuse in their background, there are certain crimes for which they would not become a teacher in the state of Pennsylvania. And then there are other crimes where students would have to be counseled to make sure that they would be allowed to continue in the major. Very, very, very few of our students have these issues, so it's not an everyday occurrence, but it's something that we need to be mindful of. And then there's also praxis requirements. So a praxis test is sort of, I usually tell everybody it's the equivalent to what the SAT that everybody took when they were in high school. There's a Praxis 1 exam, which is a test of basic knowledge, and then there's a content praxis exam. The praxis exam is an exam of all of the content that you learned while you were here at Bloomsburg University. Without passing both of those, students can't be licensed in the state to become a teacher.
Why do you think that the College of Education is important to society?
Well, in general, we are training teachers, and they will be teaching the future generations, and I think that in this country, the reason that this country has been so great for so long is that we do educate every single student to get to the best of their ability. And so that's why I think we're very important here, because we're trying to train teachers to make sure that they know how to get every child to reach their full potential.
Well, thank you very much for meeting with us.
Thank you very much.
The College of Science and Technology has a lot to offer for those interested in mathematics, nursing, the sciences, and advancing technology.
As things get more technical, there's more science behind all this technology. There's something behind it. Technology just doesn't evolve on itself. It's based on the science and the science research that's done within the college. So if you are going to understand and use all this high tech that we have in the world and use it correctly, you need to have an understanding of science.
And what sort of majors do you offer under the College of Science and Technology?
Oh, well, we have 9 departments under the College of Science and Technology. We have the departments that deal with health sciences, which would be audiology, speech pathology, exercise science, allied health out of biology, and nursing. Then we have the traditional science departments, biology, chemistry, biochemistry, geography, geoscience, instructional technology, mathematics, computer science, statistics, physics, and engineering technology. And that's the other part of the college. We also offer technology type related courses with electrical engineering technology and computer forensics.
And are there any unique educational opportunities available?
We have several unique opportunities. All of our students are asked in this college to engage in undergraduate research with a faculty member. We figure that this is something that's very important. This gives the student the opportunity to experience what they're going to be doing in real life. So even though we call it undergraduate research, you have to use or take a very broad definition of research, because it entails a lot more than just basic research. So students get interested in faculty projects, they work with faculty. Faculty work with the community, industry, and businesses in the community. The students get involved in those projects. We have students that do internships. We also have students that do co-ops, which is unique to this college and unique to electrical engineering technology. A co-op is similar to an internship, but then it's somewhat different. It doesn't have as many restrictions and oversight from the faculty as an internship does. And our students are always paid for the co-op.
And why would you recommend the College of Science and Technology to some undecided students?
Actually, I recommend the college to all the students. This college, we pride ourselves on developing the critical thinking skills of students and the analytical thinking qualities of students. So when students leave this college, hopefully they can think independently, they can think critically, and they're able to analyze any situation or problem that comes along the way. And what student does not need those type of skills when they graduate and are applying for a job?
Well, thank you so much for meeting with us today.
Thank you.
Next, I went to the College of Liberal Arts, which offers 13 departments that span the humanities, fine arts, and social sciences. Could you please tell us a little bit about the College of Liberal Arts?
We have, the languages, we have English, we have history. It is one of the largest colleges on campus. Most of students take, I don't want to say probably a quarter of their courses in the College of Liberal Arts because of the general education requirements. And we have, programs in each one of those departments, sometimes multiple programs.
And do you have any more majors that are popular than some others?
Well, yeah, they're all great majors. They're not all for everybody. Criminal justice is a very popular major that's in our college. Mass communications, as you probably know, and really, throughout all of the departments. But those are some of the most populous. Social work is a very popular major as well.
And are there any unique educational opportunities available?
Well, sure. There are a lot of opportunities for students and faculty to work closely together in collaborative research. You see this a lot in the social sciences. You see it a lot in psychology. We have opportunities for students to do internships in just about every department. So there's a lot of hands-on learning. There is the Center for Visual and Performing Arts, which is a new initiative that's just getting underway, which is going to help us get the arts that take place on campus out into the community.
Why do you think that the College of Liberal Arts is important to society?
Oh, I could go on all day about that. So here goes. And here's my standard answer to that. When people talk about human nature, like we say, oh, that's human nature, almost everything we talk about when we say that is something bad. Like nobody ever says generosity is human nature. They say greed is human nature. Well, in the humanities, you're going to learn about human nature, and I think it's students very important for students to learn that what human nature is actually a lot more varied and a lot more complicated than what we tend to understand. When we look at the arts are the one of the few things to separate us from the other animals in a positive way. Okay, people create art not because they're going to get paid for it, but because it is a part of human nature to create. That's so important, and I would hate to think of people with college educations going out into the world and not knowing about what humans are capable of in a positive way. And that's really one of the things that the College of Liberal Arts is all about.
Why would you recommend the College of Liberal Arts to undecided students?
Well, undecided students have a lot of opportunities to take courses in liberal arts as they're pursuing their general education requirements. So they should try to get out there and look at what's available, take the broadest array of courses as possible in places where they might be interested, and then see how those plug into their career goals and to possible majors. Just the breadth of opportunity in the college is, I think, what I would recommend about it. There are so many different things that you can do in the college.
Well, thank you very much for meeting with us today.
Okay, thank you.
The College of Business gives their students the skills they need to excel in any of their highly accredited programs. Could you please tell us a little bit about the College of Business?
The College of Business began actually in 1930, and that was when a degree program in business teacher education program was initiated. And then all the way to 1970, that's when the School of Business was organized and the programs in business administration were added in 1974. The School of Business was renamed the College of Business in 1983 when Bloomsburg acquired university status.
What does it mean to be accredited, and why is this important?
Okay, the college actually has two primary accreditations, AACSB and NCATE. AACSB is the Association to Advance Collegiate Schools of Business, and it's a prestigious accreditation awarded to less than 5% of business schools worldwide. It means that the school adheres to 21 standards for making sure the curriculum is up to date and that it employs quality faculty who update their knowledge by engaging in scholarly activities. Some graduate schools require that a student graduate from an AACSB school in order to enroll in a graduate business program. NCATE is the National Council for Accreditation of Teacher Education, and it's the accreditation for teacher education programs that our business education program possesses in addition to AACSB.
What types of majors do you offer?
We offer undergraduate majors in accounting, business education, information technology management, finance, management, and marketing. The degrees we offer are a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and a Bachelor of Science in Education, which is our business education program. We also offer career concentrations in fraud examination, international business, human resource management, supply chain management, and financial planning.
Are there any unique educational opportunities available?
Yes, one of our newest initiatives is the establishment of the Ziegler Institute for Professional Development, which provides students with the professional development skills necessary to be successful in the business world. We also provide opportunities through our exchange programs for students to study for a semester or a summer in a foreign country while earning credits towards their degrees.
Are there any special requirements in order to stay in the College of Business?
Well, students majoring in one of the areas of business administration must maintain a 2.0 GPA, so that's really the same as other majors across campus. However, business education majors, as with the other education majors, must maintain a 3.0 GPA.
And why would you recommend the College of Business to undecided students?
Well, it all depends on the student's career goals. If the student wants to work in business and wants to become an entrepreneur, a business major is the way to go. A career in business offers job flexibility and job advancement, and there's a good opportunity to network with our thousands of business alumni who have found success after graduating from Bloomsburg with a business degree.
Thank you very much for meeting with us today.
You're quite welcome.
You can learn more about each academic department by visiting the university's website at www.bloomu.edu/academics. This has been Megan DePoe from the Special Report, and now to Emily Barnhart to talk about Bloomsburg University's clubs and organizations.